Good morning, Cathedral. We hope you had a relaxing March break. I'm Alexandru.
And I'm Romeo with your morning announcements for Monday, March the 21st.
Let's start the show with a message from Mr. Daly.
Good Monday morning, Cathedral. Welcome back from March break. I hope everyone is well and glad to be back in school. For myself, I was in the United States, so you will see me wearing my mask for the next 2 weeks, and then I will not have it after that. And I watched a lot of NCAA basketball. Fun fact of the day, I actually played in the 1990 March Madness tournament. We were the 16 seed playing against Duke, the number 1. We lost. I hit a 3, had a bad game. And but if you want my opinion on what's going on in the March Madness, don't ask, because I picked Kentucky and Tennessee, and they both lost. Anyways, let's get back to it. So it's obviously we've got a big changes with our return to school, with the relaxation of most of the COVID-19 restrictions in effect today. So I would encourage you, if you don't follow them, I don't know what you're doing, but you'd be following CHS TV news on Instagram. But if you look at Mr. Trabuco's posts for this week, they're very, very good guidelines, and that's basically what I'm reiterating to everybody. So masks are not mandatory anymore, but again, it's up to you whether you want to wear them or not. So we're fully supportive and inclusive in every way, but when it comes to masks now, it is your decision as a staff member, your decision as a student, whether or not you want to wear masks. And we're not going to be judging people or, whatever, any kind of conflict one way or the other. Now, I have to say, as someone who spends a lot of time in the United States, I'm used to not having masks when I go down there. And Ontario is one of the last provinces, countries to have a mask mandate. So I know it's an anxious thing. I know the feeling when I just went to the States and you suddenly don't have a mask on. If you don't, it can cause some anxiety. So everyone is on their own as to whether or not they're wearing their masks. And we're going to understand each individual person's decision and support each other, okay? Now, you're still to monitor your own health as you always would. If you're feeling sick and you would not have passed one of those self-screening tests, then you are to stay home. But we do not need any more verifications formally put in, whether that's staff or students. Again, this is the best information as I understand it, okay? So again, if you're feeling sick, or someone in your home is ill, then please stay home for all of our sakes. But and you're checking your symptoms every day. I'm sure everyone does that as a matter of a routine now. But you do not have to formally show verification either to school or to work. If you've traveled to the United States, as I did, you're supposed to wear a mask for 14 days in public settings, which is why I'll be wearing mine for the next 14 days. And again, you're on your honor about that. I don't know if you traveled. If you did, please follow that. That's a federal directive, and we're to follow that here. And again, as I think the last slide on Mr. Trabuco's post says, let's be patient and kind, as we always are here at Cathedral. Okay, now when it comes to our, we have a couple big events. So we have our championship games this week. So our 3 boys teams, if you recall from before the break, won their semifinal games. The way things have been spaced out, it's not ideal. We would have loved to have had a triple header all in one day here at Cathedral, but it's not how it worked out. So we're having our novice championship game is tomorrow at 4. The junior team will be playing their championship at St. Thomas More on Wednesday at 4, and the seniors will be playing their championship on Wednesday here at 6:30. So novice tomorrow, junior and senior on Wednesday in 2 different sites. Now, even though most of the restrictions in society have been lifted, our board has specifically told us that we can only have 50 students. So we're going to allow the 2 other teams who are not playing, the boys basketball teams, to watch the other team that's playing. And then we've got our student council and our all the helpers that we have. So we don't have any public seating available for our students, and I'm sorry about that. I specifically asked if we could have some sort of a pep rally. I was directed that we are not to do that. Even though it's technically allowed, they don't want us having big group gatherings in the first week back. So to give everyone some time to get used to things. So staff members are welcome at the games. Students who are on the team, you get your 2 tickets. And if you need more than that, please see me directly. Talk to your coaches. I sent them an email. But we will not have any public seating for students. So I'm sorry about that, students. I promise you I advocated for that, but it's not allowed. So we're going to have to watch the games through our broadcast, and we thank Mr. Trabuco and his team for their work, and now they've got 2 different days to broadcast. So sorry about that. We do not have any word, staff or students on parent-teacher interviews yet. They were scheduled for the first week of April, and I'll let you know when that's decided, but that has not been decided yet. And as I always say at kind of all the different times we renew, it's a good time at the start of March break. It's spring, it's sunny, the weather's getting better. So let's get into good habits in terms of following the school rules, like being on time and being in uniform, and get off to a good start in late March here in terms of your academic habits and doing your best in school. And with that, I hope you all have a great day and week, and I'm turning it over to Student Council.
Thanks, sir. Good morning, Gales. I'm Elena.
And I'm Paige.
First of all, we would like to extend a huge thank you to everyone who participated in our St. Patrick's Day games before the break. It was so great to see you all and see your competitive spirits.
And speaking of spirits, this week is a Spirit Week in honor of all 3 of our boys' basketball teams making it to the championships. To celebrate, Council will be running fun games during lunches in the Forum. Today, we will be hosting a ping pong and twister tournament in the Forum on both lunches. Tomorrow, we'll be sign making for our 3 basketball teams, and the rest will be announced shortly.
We are also excited to announce that we will be selling Colonel's popcorn during lunches from the Student Council office in the cafeteria. Bags are $2.50 each. Get your favorite flavor before it sells out. We have butter salt, white cheddar, salt and vinegar, and dill pickle. We are so excited to celebrate with you this week. That's it from us. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Paige and Elena. The due date for your course selections and the $40 activity fee is due today. If you didn't have a chance to choose your courses over the March break, please do so today. Please see your guidance counselor ASAP if you have any questions regarding your MyPath account or which courses to select.
This message goes out to all students who are interested in participating in the Grade 12 DELF French Proficiency Exam, which will take place this spring. All participants must be currently enrolled or have completed a Grade 12 French course during the 2021-2022 school year. This is a very exciting opportunity for our Grade 12 students. They can take this exam at no cost and in doing so acquire an internationally recognized bilingualism certificate awarded by the French Ministry of Education. For more information, please see Madame Morrison in room 325 during periods 2, 3, or 5.
Attention students who had signed up for after-school workouts in the weight room. Workouts will resume this week beginning today, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 to 4. The limit of 20 students per workout still remains.
Attention all athletes. Are you looking for a fun and exciting new sport to try? Then look no further. This spring, Cathedral will be putting together a rowing team for the first time in decades. Rowing is a challenging sport with many opportunities for competitive development and pushing yourself to a new personal best. If you are interested in joining this new chapter of Cathedral's athletic community, please attend a short meeting after school on Thursday in room 324. Thanks for Mr. Hanta.
There is a final practice for the novice boys basketball team today at 3 p.m., followed by a team dinner at 5 p.m. in the cafeteria. Attendance is mandatory in preparation for the championship tomorrow at our home gym versus BR. Please let any of the coaches know if you will not be there today. Thanks from coaches Pinto and Susie.
Boys interested in trying out for the senior boys soccer team are reminded that there will be a training session on Thursday at 3 p.m. in the gymnasium.
And lastly, this is a reminder that there's a badminton club practice tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. Thanks from the coaches.
Those are all your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.